Hi everyone. So today we are going to see about agent optimization. So in the previous topic we have seen the session tracing data model. So as a continuous we are going to see about the agent optimization. So agent optimization is a tool which is used to provide a dive deeper into the unresolved interactions, identify the knowledge gaps, and analyze agent sessions using the session tracing data model. So agent optimization is the key component of Agentforce observability. So designed to help you understand how your agent performs in real world scenarios. So by analyzing user interaction, agent response, you can identify areas for improvement and take actions to enhance agent effectiveness. So this is just an explanation of agent optimization. So in a generic way, how you can see. So where we are using agent optimization. So and what's the purpose of this optimization? So for understanding all those things, we need to first go through the ADLC. So we know SDLC, software development lifecycle. So what is ADLC? So this is nothing but agent development lifecycle. So in case of agent development lifecycle, so there are 5 phases. So let me show in a diagram quickly. So there are a lot of things in ADLC. So in a high level, we can see there are 5 phases. So one is like ideate and design, develop, test and validate, deploy, and release, and monitor and tune. So under the monitor and tune, only this STDM and this agent optimization, observability, and analytics, all those stuffs comes under this monitor and tune. So design, build, test, deploy. After deploying, we need to monitor and tune the agent. So these are the 5 phases in ADLC. So the fifth phase, which monitor and tune, under that phase only we are going to see about the agent optimization. So coming to the agent optimization, what are the key features that are present? So the key features in case of agent optimization is like intent, quality score, session analytics, and trend identification. So whatever C, if we go to analytics, so the analytics is based on the agent optimization, and we have another one functionality called scorer, so which will provide the score of every status like deflection score, success score, and custom scorer we can create to identify if based on my business logic whether the scoring is performing as expected or not. So scorer is not present for this org, so since it's a trial playground, but let me walk through with those stuff. So let me go to the setup. So how to enable agent optimization? So let me scroll down. So it's similar like session tracing data model. So while enabling the session tracing itself, agent optimization will be defaultly enabled. So let me show you where you need to go. Addition to that, you need to assign one of the permission. Access agent optimization permission set to your user. So we can go to setup. You can search for audit. So Einstein audit analytics and monitoring setup. So previously we seen here for enabling the Agentforce session tracing. So while enabling this Agentforce session tracing, so agent optimization will automatically enabled. So here itself they mentioned turned on automatically when Agentforce session tracing is turned on. So this is a by default turn on when you turn on this Agentforce session tracing, and you need to assign the permission set. So after that you can go to your user under permission set. Let me show permission set. So under permission set, access Agentforce optimization. So here you can see the permission set which has been present. You can assign to the respective user. So those are the things which we need to do for setup. So apart from that, if you don't have the data cloud installed packages, then you can install the packages. The version should be greater than or equal to 1.130. And in some cases, if you are not able to see the agent analytics, or if you are facing some issues in the Agentforce optimization, so you need to go to ingestion API. So you can go to ingestion API. So under that you can see agent opt. So this should be under connector status. If it is inactive or not present, then you can activate it. You click on the drop down, manage, and you can activate it. So that's for setup. Coming to scorer and custom scorer. So as already discussed, we have agent session. Agent sessions are something which after completion of the agent, the overall conversation, interactions, what are happened, and what are the interaction messages, step, how much latency it has taken for request and response. So all those will be present. So based on the informations which we have on those objects, we are building a scorer. It's nothing but a graphical representation of charts with um, deflect with scores showing like how much time it take to show the response from a request point, and from the agent response how much time it took. So like those scores are present. Addition to that, how much is the success rate and how much is the deflection rate, and um, what are the errors present. So those rates are shown under the scorer. So we have standard scorer and custom scorer as well. So in case of definition, scorer evaluates agent session for quality and business insights. You can score sessions with prompt templates that run automatically by API or manually in Agentforce Studio. Use out-of-the-box scorer, edit existing scorer, or create custom scorer with predefined or open-ended outputs. So we have standard scorer and custom scorer, and there are certain limitations which are present here. So I can add this article so you can go through this custom scorer. So we have a lot of things present here, so you can just go through this ones. So let me go through use intents in agent optimization. So what does an intent mean? So an intent, let me first go through the explanation. Intent represents a set of interactions within a session, so that addresses specific user request. So use intents to understand what users are asking and how your agent responds. If you encounter issues with intent generation or cluster, see these articles they mention. So intent is nothing but a set of instructions that has been performed for a specific topic. For example, I have multiple subagents: account subagent, contact subagent, and opportunity subagent. So I can have multiple actions in account, contact, and opportunity subagent. Like I might go and create an account and delete an account, update an account record, and update the status field in an account record. So all those interactions with the account will be intent. So basically, intent represents a set of instruction within a section that addresses a specific user request. So that's intent. So intent analysis and clustering. So since I have these intents, so the intents later you will see as a moment. So moment and intent both are a similar thing. So intent. So I have an intent. So those intent I want to store in a specific tag, under a specific tag. So it will be easy for me to reference. So I don't want to mention this intent. So instead of that, if all those conversations are specific to account, so I can leave it as account. And if all those interactions are related to contact, so it's a contact. So again, all those interactions are related to opportunity, so it's opportunity intent. So those separate naming which we provided, so those are called definition. So that is the definition is called as agent tag definition. So we are providing a specific tag definition for those interaction intents, so that are specific user request. So the clustering is nothing but it's like a grouping similar informations together. So here as well, so clustering is nothing but it's grouping the informations that are similar to each other. So that's what the clustering pipeline is doing. So it's an automated process which will group the intents based on user request, and it will create a tag for that. So there are certain conditions for that. For all the interactions it won't create. So there are certain size they have mentioned. So if it is crossing beyond that size, then only it's combining it as a clustering pipeline, and that pipe clustering is creating it as a tag. So the minimum cluster size, so at least 10 intents are sufficiently similar in meaning. So the meaning should be similar, so then only it will create a tag for that. If it is below 10 or the size is not sufficient for them, then it will be an unintended tag. If the size is gets satisfied, then it will create a tag automatically in the backend based on the conversation moment what has been discussed throughout the 10 request. It will automatically generate a tag definition, and that will be associated with this intent. So timing and latency consideration. So these are some things which you can go through. So for a session close detection and intent scheduler and how many hours it takes, and the duration for each intent pipeline duration and clustering pipeline duration, how much time it takes to run. So you can go through this. So I'll add this article links in there. So let me go to here and let me show the intent. So how we can see the intent? So you can go to sessions, under session. So let me scroll down. So let me select my name, query API. So here I have this session. So under this session, so I have certain conversations. So you can see untagged intent. So if since the cluster size is less than 10, so it is gone to untagged. If the cluster size is greater than 10, so there will be a tag name based on the conversation intent which has been present. So if the conversation is specific to account, it will be of account intent, or if it is contact intent, those will be present. So those informations will be carried out under the intent. So there are a lot of intent clustering trigger. Those so many details are present under the intent. So you can go through that. So troubleshoot agent optimization. So these are some of the common issues. So if you are facing these kind of issues related to analytics or during the agent optimization or intent, so they have provided the resolution. What should be the resolution? So if it is intent not generating, what might be the cause and what might be the resolution which we need to do. So session has been closed or been assumed closed. Intent pipeline hasn't been triggered by scheduler. Wait for the session to close explicitly or reach a 3-hour inactivity time. So this is like issue, what is the possible cause and what is the resolution has been clearly explained here. So I guess 4 or 5 has been present here. So what might be the issue and what is the cause might be the reason, and what is the solution which we need to do. So those are the troubleshoot agent optimization. So it's just a common cause they have explained here. So coming to the data model, so the key point. So as already mentioned, so agent optimization extends the session tracing data model. So here it's just extending the session tracing data model, and additionally few other objects are present here inside the agent optimization. Let me scroll down. So here we can see a agent session. So this is the primary object. From the session we have an interaction. From the interaction we have an interaction message, and from that we have an interaction step, and we have agent session participant. Addition to that, we have a agent movement. So what does agent movement? And from the agent movement, we have agent movement interaction, and we have agent movement tag association, and agent movement tag association, session tag association, momentum tag association. So this is the tag, and this is the tag definition and tag association. So those are the objects which has been shown. So what are the definitions coming to the agent movement? Movement, not moment. It's confusing. So agent movement. So represents a group of consecutive interactions that share the same intent, collectively forming a coherent moment with the within the user experience. So in a simpler way, I have multiple subagents. Interaction related to a specific subagent will be carried under the agent moment. So that moment interaction is a junction object between agent moment and agent interaction. So that is called moment interaction. And tag definition. So as already mentioned. So what would be the tag we are going to use for the intent? So that tag is stored under the tag definition. So defines a tag type that you can use to annotate agent moment associations, including metadata such as the tag name, type, or category. So definition association. So associate the tag definition with a specific AI agent, which tags are available for use by the agent. So a agent tag. So coming to this agent tag, so it means like the value of the tag. So basically, so I have account tag, account tag definition. So under that, what might be the value of the account? It might be like a test account, or some might be a Morgan account, or some user account. So those account names might be present. So those are the tag values and association. So once after that tag is present, so it might be associated with multiple objects. Session object, it might be agent session or agent moment, or it might be associated with the agent interaction. So for the tag association object is used, associate a tag with a specific moment association. So consider a simple example. So I have the definition is a customer sentiment. So customer sentiment is the tag definition. So the tag might be a positive, negative, or neutral. So if it comes as a positive sentiment value, then it will comes under this customer sentiment definition. Under customer sentiment, the tag is positive. For positive tag, it has been the tag association is associated with this session, this interaction. So this is one of the examples, so which be easier to understand. So in case of a data model, we have these objects under data cloud. Under data cloud, if we go to query editor, so let me create a test or agent optimization. Agent optimization. So default workspace, click on save. So a agent, where we have a agent tag association we are having here, momentum interaction, moment. So create of moment. So let me just click on run. So I'm able to see the moment which I'm having for the two sub agents which I have run. So the agent name is named query API agent and web search agent. So showing the moment. In addition to that, we have certain fields. Likewise, we have the different data model objects which we are seen in the agent optimization. You can go and reference those objects. So there will be a certain list of fields present in each of the object. As per the data model, it will be linked. So based on moment, if you want to get the interaction, you can get the interaction. And if you want to get any other objects, you can go through the data model and you can retrieve the data informations from query editor, or if you want you can use reports as well. So reports also supports these objects. Click on new report. So close this. You can go for again here itself. We are able to see the agent moment. So I'll group based on agent. So there are no records. We need to provide certain information, it seems. So through reports also we can fetch the records. So there are other possible way of seeing this agent movement or interactions that would be useful for agent optimization. So moment with a agent tag association, agent moment with a agent moment interaction. So likewise, whatever the data models which we are having in the agent optimization, you can view the data from the reports. So addition to that, you will have the calculation fields that has been used for showing the scores, or based on the status, the calculation fields which are used has been explained detailed way here. So you can just go through this document. So last is the analyze data with agent optimization. So if you go to session and intent, so if you see, you are able to see the way of processed and unprocessed data, and what are the session and intent informations are present. So how you are able to see the time frame and what are the duration metrics it has been used, and how you are able to export all those details has been provided here. So if you want to go to the trace or interaction summary, so how you can navigate, so all those details has been shared here. So let me show you for one of the sessions. So here I have the session, right? So I'm having the name query API agent, and this is my untagged intent. So let me click on this untagged intent. So here I am having the flow, how it has been flown from the agent to sub-agent, from sub-agent to this. So let me go to the sub-agent, click on that. So now I'm able to see the trace. So the similar trace which I have seen in the agent, now I'm able to see here as well. So like which classifier step it has gone on, which sub-agent after that reasoning, action and reasoning. So what is the instruction either runs where is high or low, and what is the reasoning again it run. So here you are able to see the input and output in the screen, similar like the preview window. So all those details are displaying similar like the preview window of the agent. So if you want to download, you can click on download. So those details will be shown here after downloading. So that's about analyze data with agent optimization. So basically the data is present in the session intent. So whatever informations which are shown under the session and intent, we can review and we can get the details. If those informations which I want is not present, but it's present in the object of the data model related to agent optimization, then we can either use query editor to extract those informations, or through reports we can extract the details. So it's very shorter way I have explained. There are a large details like um, a number of informations has been shared in these articles related to agent optimization, and in which phase we are using this agent optimization, what's the purpose and why we should use agent optimization. The main reason of this agent optimization is like it's not like a normal apex where we implement a logic and it will work as expected for the all the time. It is an agent which is running based on an LLM, so there's a chance of hallucination happening at any time. So uh, effective monitoring will reduce those kind of hallucination once after deploying to production. So monitoring and fine-tuning the agent every then and there would be helpful for the agent to work in an efficient way. So that's the main purpose of this agent optimization. So thank you.